started.
Hi, so my name is Victor, and I shall be doing an NJ insertion. So first of all, for entering into a patient room, we will check for precautions and things you know about, and any other stuff like the health plan for the patient. Then we enter, introduce ourselves. Okay, my name is Victor. I'll be in charge of your NJ insertion, and if you have any questions, let me know. Well, first of all, what's your name and date of birth? Then we identify the patient, onto which we move on to wash your hands. All right, so I will be doing an NG insertion, which is me putting a tube through your nose, and it will be uncomfortable, but I'll try my best to make it as fast as possible. So if you have any questions or anything you want me to know beforehand, then go ahead. But since it's kind of, I doubt it's gonna talk about it to edit. So I'm gonna just raise this to 30 to 45 degrees. Right. I don't know what it sounds like. Alright, I'm gonna just raise the bed so it's a little more comfortable working height.
Now I'm going to have you tuck the chin toward the chest and drink water. And at this point during the procedure,
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
You know what? Good enough. Right? And let's start. Once the patient is identified and every precaution is taken for cleanliness. First of all, we're gonna put this thing over to make sure saliva, any fluids just don't get on the patient. We're gonna put this just in case. We're gonna start by measuring the tube. Grab the tube, right from the tip, put it on the nose, put it in on the bottom of the ear, like here, and then just put it all the way down. So let's say somewhere over here, right? This is our length. Then we'll put measuring tape. This one. We will measure it. That's 25 centimeters, but we're gonna add 10, so that leaves us at 26. But it already has a line right here. Magical line. Alright, so for real, I just found it like this, but good enough. Alright, and I don't think there's anything else we gotta do aside from just lubricating it. So let's lubricate the tip.
maybe I can go.
Let's start the insertion.
But like this is backwards. Oh, it's backwards.
So
I was like, I don't know if I should say something. You should.
okay.
Like I didn't know if it mattered or not.
So
Alright, you know what? You just go.
before we start, we're gonna tell the patient like, hey, this is gonna hurt, but we're gonna try our best, and for us to know that, we're gonna put it in through the pharynx, and we're supposed to feel like a curve, and after that curve, we're gonna ask the patient to tuck their chin in. But we're gonna put it in first.
Oh, this
Careful. And I just felt the curve. So after this, what we're gonna do is we ask the patient to tuck their chin in and offer them a cup of water. Right? So a cup of water right here, like you said. And in theory, the way this works is every time they take a gulp, we're supposed to push it down a little bit more. But if they're breathing, we immediately stop, because we don't want to. Oh, they cover so. Regardless. So they just pretend that all that happens. We can bring it in slowly but surely. We don't want to put too much force, and if it starts resisting, just give it a little circular movement. And there we go. And then we'll grab some quick tape just to. Yeah.
After
Right, yeah, just to make it stay in position, right?
No, it's
This is one
okay.
piece.
I think for my third, unless you want to.
So
Okay.
stick it right here on the side of the
I just have
patient's
to
cheek.
go through it like that. I have to go through it.
Right.
So,
Good enough.
First, we're gonna measure it.
So then we're gonna measure if it's inside. So one of the methods is put a syringe, take some of the fluid out. This should be high pH. So when we test it at the pH strip, and if it's acidic, then that means it's bad. Then we give him back his fluid stuff. Then we send them to get the X-rays done, right? And they should tell us if the NG is inside or not. To which case, they just hope it is. And moving on from there, now that we know that the NG is inside, what we're gonna do is, well, first off, take out this little piece of tape. Grab a bigger one. Oh, hold on. Grab this much. Rip it. Then we're gonna break it in two. Good enough? Kind of difficult to put on.
After we tape it, like, around.
Then what we're gonna do is,
After their gown. Yeah. So after you actually
right.
tape it, you check it,
Like this.
Yeah, and you actually tape it,
Oh,
and then
it's kind of hard to put on with gloves on.
pin it to the gown.
Put it. Oh, before we do, don't forget to put the skin protectant for, you know,
And then that's it.
irritation in the tape.
Put it on.
And you got this two strip and you make them go in a spiraling movement to the NG tube. I'm just having a really hard time with the tape for some reason. Good enough. Now that it's secured, what we're gonna do is,
30 to 50 milliliters of
well,
water.
we already checked for that.
Maybe
So what
10
we're gonna do is grab this one,
of water.
connect it, and since it already has the adapter, we can just push it in. Then we grab this with like a little fold. Where's my rubber band? Wait, where is it? Let me use the purple.
All the way back up, or like, why just leave it? I would leave it.
And grab it. Give it a double knot. And then for this case scenario, then I put just a little bit of tape to hold it in place on the patient's gown. Make sure the breathing tube, the blue one, is like not being interrupted, and just put it like this. Right, and then we turn this on. And that should be it. So I go straight into NG removal, right?
Yep.
Alright. So for NG removal, it's kind of the same, and just take this thing out. Alright. And then what we're gonna do is, first of all, turn off the machine. Second of all, take it from the gown. And then just take off like the knot I did. Put this on the side. I'm gonna put the tape. Give it a little pinch over here. Put the tape over here. And then carefully we disconnect it. And it works. Now that it's disconnected, what we're gonna do is ask them to, well, first of all, let them know that, hey, this is gonna hurt. So we're gonna make it be as fast as possible, first of all. And second of all, just let them know that, oh yeah, it's not gonna take long, to please work with us. So what the patient should do now that we should tell them is to hold their breaths while we do it. And that small time that they're holding their breath, we're supposed to take it out. So something like hold your breath, and we're supposed to slowly take it out. There we go. And now that it's moved to come out, well, we have two options from here. First of all, giving the patient, what's the name? Well, checking on the patient. They're like, hey, is everything okay? Something I can do for you? Offering oral care, offering anything that you think might be needed, check for aspirations, all of that. And then when we're done with the patient, we can move on to the tube itself, which what we're gonna do is, we're gonna check the tube to see if there's anything interesting, right? Like any residue, anything. And if none is found, then we can just grab it and throw it in the trash. And it's pretty much it.
All right.
I forgot to flush you with water.
Right.
Just worry about it. Okay, so this is for this segment for the two things I. Hold on, my dog is fighting me. Two things I could have done better, right? So first of all, what I noticed, well, two things I noticed was that first of all, I forgot to flush. As in, grab the syringe and flush it in. I forgot to do that. And my second one is I forgot to put the bed at the lowest position and say, you know, the whole thing of bed at the lowest position, call nice and light, all of that stuff. So I didn't notice after, you know, doing it, but I decided to leave it in just because I'm thinking, oh, my bad. I'm thinking, this is supposed to be a mock trial. And if this were a real patient, it's not like I can just say, oh, my bad, let me just start it back from zero, right? I'm gonna let it be because I think it's fine for me to leave my mistakes as long as I learn from them, you know? So that's mainly why I didn't do like a retake, because I'm like, if that was the mock and that's what happened in the mock, then I guess it is what it is. You just gotta learn from it. But yeah, that's pretty much it.